Our visitor tonight is a famous American singer, the brilliant soprano Leontyne Price.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child.
Leontyne Price faced more than just a musical challenge to get to the top. She was born in 1927 in Mississippi, a racially segregated state.
There were millions of things that were negative, but it didn't get in the way. And I had nothing else on my mind except to be the best.
And she made it, her talent nurtured and encouraged by her family and the local Methodist church choir.
Mother and Daddy told my brother and myself, achievement has nothing except what it's supposed to be. It has no color, it has no religion, it has you and your God-given talent.
In the scented bud of the morning, oh, when the windy grass went rippling far, I saw my dear one walking slow in the field where the daisies are. We did not laugh and we did not speak as we wandered happily to and fro. I kissed my dear on either cheek in the bud of the morning, oh.
Her voice, well, she captured and kept your attention through the sheer seamlessness of her legato, a creamy, silken texture that, though able to express vulnerability, it was the sheer majesty and regal nature of her performances that impressed you the most. Wow, Leontyne Price made a specialty of singing the tragic heroines of Verdi. She made her debut at the Metropolitan Opera in 1961 as Leonora. It was obvious to everyone present that a star was born. She received a 40-minute standing ovation.
I can't even put that into words. I still see all of us marching from the wings of this great opera house. I felt that I had conquered the world that night, and I will never, ever, ever forget it. I sang in London. I sang in Berlin. I sang in La Scala. The word was out, here's a voice that may not be too bad.
Leontyne Price's signature role was Verdi's Aida. Now, for a big voice, it's perhaps the most exposed role there is. It requires simply perfect singing. It's an unusual soprano lead, an enslaved African princess.
Aida may be my operatic legacy because my skin was my costume. It was the way I felt as a human being, the way I was as a person, merged with me as a singer.
This aria features one of the most difficult high Cs to achieve. Verdi had a way of approaching high notes stepwise. In other words, note by note by note, instead of a big jump to the note. This, for a singer, is like seeing impending doom instead of launching to the goal.
Leontyne Price, for me, I literally sat on the subway when I was a Juilliard student and said, I'm channeling her high C. Please, God, let me have that high C.
My big buddy, Giuseppe Verdi, fixed it so in the area that I, shall we say, delivered, it was as if being anointed by him. That's the kind of fun I had.